A long time ago, when I was a much younger man, I was walking along the banks of a river that flows through what is now Wilmington, Delaware. The two sailing ships came up the river, and they were flying the Swedish flag. And as they pulled up alongside of me, they said, "Where are we?" And I said, "Well, where are you from?" And they said, "We're from Sweden." I said, "Well, what are you looking for?" They said, "We're looking for a place to plant our flag." I said, "Well, how's this?" And so they did. And they planted their flag and said, "We proclaim this the colony of New Sweden." That was over 375 years ago.
When we started to raise money, when Tom Carper was governor, and we started to raise money to build her, we were laughed out of a lot of offices, and a lot of doors were slamming in our face.
The best way to describe it was a skeptical response from the community at large. They had no confidence in our ability to raise any money.
People thought it was a joke. There used to be a guy that would job in my office every day, and he'd say, "Well, did you build that wooden nickel yet, Peg?" And it was not easy. It was a lot of creative planning. We had to get visibility. We had to get credibility.
What most foundations, ship-related foundations, don't think about is the programming of the ship after construction. What do you do with it now that you have it?
We took a good look at the programming and the future of the Kalmar nickel about 2008. And said we wanted to shift our strategic vision to an education vision, a much stronger education vision.
The board, with the work of the prior executive director, Marcia Ferranto, worked very hard to really sort of focus the organization on an education mission. And that is what they did, and that is what we've continued to do. And that has really been what has built this organization into such a successful program.
History and education really is an emotional experience. It needs to be an emotional experience as well as an academic, intellectual experience. Always has been. The best teachers in the classroom make it such, make it personal, make it immediate, make it relevant. And this is what the ship helps us to do.
5 or 6 children in a group go through all the decision making as a team of what it took to sail a ship, to load a ship, sail a ship across the ocean in the mid-1600s, come to Delaware, trade for furs with the Native Americans, and get back to Sweden, sell the furs, and cash out. This is what they learned in starting the colony game. So it's a group effort in economic decision making.
Children and adults alike step on board, and they're able to really see how working together can accomplish a common goal, because they could try it by themselves. They can see that it doesn't work. They can feel that it doesn't work. But then when you put 5 people on the same line hauling at the same exact time, you can really see, wow, I just made that sail come down the way we want, and it didn't work before I had 5 other people helping me. So it's a really good way to see how that teamwork and the communication that is required for everyone to pull at the same time can work together.
And I called this the miracle on 7th Street. So we don't have Kris Kringle in our story, but we do have a fairy godmother, and we do have 300 active volunteer elves who gave us 49,000 volunteer hours last year. Mrs. Copeland is one of a couple of key supporters that make all the difference.
Tatiana and Garrett Copeland are 2 of the most generous people I've ever known. And I've known a lot of people in my life. They give and they give and they give. They never ask for anything.
I thought, wow, what a neat title. Then, of course, I checked. Well, what does a godmother do for a ship? I mean, I have official duties, by the way. So the first one, I had to bring good weather. I managed to do my job very well at the launch. Since then, I've been not very good at my job. It's basically rained just about every occasion where I was called upon to do my godmotherly duty.
we have done good economic development with social programs attached and have legitimized this place.
We'll continue to educate really students of all ages, primarily children, but students of all ages. That's number one. But that we're also making a difference in the city is what really excites me a lot.
Kalmar Nickel is truly a family. This one's unique with the depth of the volunteer commitment and this family spirit that extends even over generations.